Good afternoon, everyone. I think it's good afternoon, yeah. And post-tea, are you all fresh now? Yes? Okay. So the headline says that it's a case study, but I would say that it is an extension of what we have heard till now about the employee well-being. I don't belong to an HR community. I am an occupational therapist and ergonomist by specialist. I am on board with Godrej Interio. Now, as you all know, Godrej Interio is a furniture brand which deals with office furnitures. Me as an ergonomic expert, research a lot in the area of office. How people work, what are the challenges they face while working, and what are the improvements that are required in the furniture or in the research area that can be inculcated using my expertise. So that's how I am on board with them. But apart from this, what I do is, I do a lot of training to the organizations and teach people how to sit right, how to correct the posture while working, and how to mitigate the challenges that we are facing due to this corporate working style of sitting long hours. So let's begin with what we can and what we should do for our employees and our people. How do I do this? Yeah. So recently we had a research done on home office and beyond. That's the headline of the research paper, which says home office and beyond. What we did was, in the post-pandemic phase, we went out and asked employees about what is it that is important for you all while you're working. And the 82% of Indian employees think that this is a vital role of their life. Working in any particular role is a vital or it's a factor that identify them. And it's true, right? Everybody of us, whenever we meet each other, the first question that we have for other person is what you do, or what have you done, or where do you work. So this is a vital part of our human life, that what are we doing and what are we working for, or which organization we are working for. And there are some benefits that we seek out of this work, which is good work-life balance, compensations, learning and growth opportunity. And we have been listening to that since morning with all the panelists, that these are the important factors due to which we can retain talent and due to which we can bring satisfaction to employees. But what is happening? In this pandemic or post-pandemic world, there is a new set of working that is being evolved, and that is hybrid work. We no more sit on our desk and benches or desk and chairs and then work. We are now seeking autonomy in where do we work. You must have experienced this. Some organizations have got back to the offices, but some organizations are still working from home, and some are into hybrid work. There is one MNC which I know where a person wants to go to work, but there is a hot desking system and only 2 days a week is allowed. And every time he tries to book a seat, there is no seat because it's full. So it's something that is changing. Our work patterns are changing, our work behaviors are changing, and what we want out of our work environment is changing. So what is happening? This is like a new world where now an employee is seeking autonomy. Let me choose where I want to work. Don't force things on me that I should come to office, or I should be at home, or I should be at a third space. Let me choose from where I have to work. But along with this, there is something which along with that, there is something which organization or not organization, there is something which an employee is facing, challenges. Now I will not say these challenges persist only in office or only while working from home, but these challenges do exist in both the worlds, while working from home and while working from offices. Now what are these challenges? Let's get into this one by one. How many of you here feel that during the pandemic and even post-pandemic, we started working for long hours? Yeah? Do we feel that? Yes. And what happened if we work for long hours? What happened if we work for long hours? Any random questions? Mental stress, yes. Are we sitting for long? Back pain. Are we sitting for long? Are we digitally exposed more than before? Yes. So these are things that happens. Now, while doing so, are we aware that how we sit? How many of you do check your chairs at home while sitting? That's nice. How many of you do check your chairs while sitting in the office? How many of you adjust your chair while you sit in the office in the morning? That's a good number of hands that I see in this forum, and I'm very, very happy for that. But there are a major percentage of employees suffer from body pain issues, suffer from back pain issues, just because they are not aware of what is good body posture or what can be done so that their available infrastructure, I'm not saying only the office desk and chair or only the home desk and chair, but whatever available infrastructure is with them, how do we use that according to our body anthropometry, according to our body measurements? Next is inappropriate infrastructure. Now, one of the case studies that I had been to a very good MNC in Mumbai, and they procured one of the bestest chairs in the market. Though that chair was from international player, not from India. The chair had all the qualities that an ergonomic chair should have. Okay, should have. But what happened was the anthropometry data that was considered while designing the chair was for Western population. And we all know that our Western population are slightly bulkier, slightly taller than what we are. Now every employee singed in that chair and complained about the pain because the infrastructure while procuring or while considering infrastructure of the office, the anthropometry or the base of the Indian population body measurements were not considered. So sometimes inefficient infrastructure also creates a lot of issue. Now static postures, nothing means sitting at one place without any movement for 30 to 35 minutes or more than that. I would call a 30-minute sitting also as a static posture. Imagine you're sitting 30 minutes at place, not moving, looking into your laptop screen, and laptop screen is not corrected to your eye level. Your neck muscles are into static contractions. Agree? And this causes, so what happens when a static contraction happens in the muscle? There is a chemical called as lactic acid which gets collected in the muscle. And if you don't move the muscle or stretch the muscle or give break to that muscle, that collection keeps on increasing, which leads to fatigue and pain. So, you know, many a times when you go back home from work, you feel, oh, I'm tired today. There is some kind of a strain that is happening to my body. It is nothing but that lactic acid collection which is happening inside. And because we are not moving, we are not drinking enough of water, we are not hydrating properly, this chain of reaction starts happening in the body. Next is physical inactivity. You know, post-pandemic, whenever I'm going to forums and asking these questions, I'm getting a good response, but I would like to ask this here. How many of you work out daily? Okay. That's still a good number, I would say, because pre-pandemic, whenever I used to go and ask this question, there were only 2 to 3 hands raised, because post-pandemic, the awareness of health, wellness, fitness has increased tremendously, okay? But there are majority of the employees, you who are managing people would understand, would have got a lot of complaints about your employees being, you know, sick, being not well, being not doing well physically, mentally, just because they are physically inactive. A simple exercise routine can support your physical, mental, psychological health. A simple routine. You need not go in gym, you need not join any Zumba classes, yoga classes, but you do something in the morning and that will help you kick in your cardiac activity. But that is not happening. The 360-degree environment. You know, sometimes we feel, arey, mera chair or desk acha hona chahiye. Have you ever thought, ki, how are the lights around? Like, right now these lights are disturbing me. And I am getting stress out of it. But when we are working, because I'm talking to you all, I'm looking at you. But when we are working, do we consider there is a light overhead? Have we seen that? Have you calculated the lux levels at your workstations? You know, there is an app in the Google store, many apps, any random app you download and check the lux level at your workstations. And you will understand whether it is dimly lit. So the lux level at your working height should be around 200 to 500 lux. And if it is beyond that or below that, it is dimly lit and highly lit. And this is a minute thing which we should be observing. So it's a 360-degree environment of the user which is important, not only the physical environment, but the light, sound, temperature, the kind of environment, noise, you know, the distractions from colleague. I personally feel, I don't know, please second my thought if you all believe this. I personally believe when I was working from home, I was doing more. And when I started going back to office, there's a lot of distraction. There are people dropping by saying, please ye kar do, please wo kar do. I am losing out focus on my important task. And I'm taking a lot of time to complete that particular task, which I was doing it in no time at home. Because at home I had a confined space, I had less of office distractions. So this is also a major problem when it comes to peacefully working and maintaining the productivity levels. So here I would like to ask question to you all is, right now sitting in this room, how many of you all face any sort of pain issues? Please raise hand. Back pain, neck pain, wrist pain, knee pain, eye strain and headache. Okay, yeah, I registered that. I want people raising hands for eye strain issues. Okay, I want people raising hands for headache at the end of the day. Yeah, and I see many women raising their hands. Okay, now what happened is, pre-pandemic, whenever I researched and whenever I understood the statistics of MSD issues in office goers, I always had the percentage of back pain and knee pain high. And that is reversed, and now I am getting the percentage of eye strain and headache high. Can anybody tell me why? A simple reason. Why? Random thoughts. Sorry? Precise, ma'am. Digital exposure. What are we doing post-pandemic? I am not even going to grocery stores now. I am not doing that. I am just ordering because I have got used to it. मैं सोचती हूँ क्यों ही जाना है जब आ रहा है घर पे. But क्या हो रहा है? I am working. I am helping my children for their online studies. Thankfully, the schools have started. And I am otherwise on my digital gadgets doing random stuff. Shopping. I am managing things, I am doing banking. So all these things have increased our digital exposure. So that is a reason why the MSDs are at higher percentage and the graph is turning towards eye strain and headache. Now I will not blame this on ergonomics alone. There are two factors to it. There are ergonomic factors which creates a problem, MSD issues, but there are also individual risk factors which we discuss, that is poor physical fitness and poor work practices. So all in all will lead to the musculoskeletal disorder issues. Now, as people raise the hands for back pain, neck pain, I won't say that pain is a sign of MSD. No. The MSD sign starts right from fatigue there. Okay, so when you think that, okay, I'm getting fatigued at the end of the day, it is there where the problem lies. And then the graph increases to discomfort where you're verbally saying that something is wrong in me. There is something which I don't feel is correct. And then the pain comes. Loss of function is where you actually go into spasms and strains and you cannot move that particular joint. And then comes the stage where I have seen a 32-year-old, a 30-year-old going for cervical spondylosis surgery, lumbar spondylosis surgery. And this has happened, and when we get down to their employment history, we come to know that they're leading a sedentary lifestyle where they're sitting with their laptops for 9 to 10 hours a day. So this is a scenario. So what is a loss to the organization by this? So everybody know there is an absenteeism, there will be, the morale of the employees will be down, there will be less of confidence in employees while they're sitting and working. So, you know, our body is an interlinked system, and even one system is not working on that particular day, you will not be able to focus. Have you experienced this? Yes? Some people have the habit of having tea in the morning, and if they don't get that tea or coffee in the morning, their system gets disturbed. because there is something which is set in our body and that has to be gone in that way. If not taken care of, there will be a problem arising. So what is an organization loss is productivity. At the end, everybody suffers, everybody go towards the productivity rates and the achievements and the profits. So there is where we have to get concerned. So what can an organization do? According to me, we have to have a very good structured approach for this. Now, a psychologist, ma'am, talk a lot about, psychological well-being and mental well-being, which is an important factor. So according to me, well-being is a holistic package. So only mental well-being or only physical well-being or only psychological well-being won't work. It has to be a holistic package. And as far as ergonomics is concerned, we should be doing a very structured kind of an approach where an organization should first understand that what is it that is wrong with the employees. The psychological madam said that she has done a study and she understood that there is the organization approach that they just want to understand the mental status of the employees, and they did that study. So same way, there has to be a structured approach where first you need to understand, assess what are the ergonomic hazards that are propping up. After that, there are some strategies that we should be doing or we should be undertaking and making our employees understand through trainings and through continuous communications how to sit right, how to correct their postures, how to correct their workstations according to their body anthropometry, and so on. Post that, we should also go for holistic approach where we should see the 360-degree environment of the employee that I was mentioning about. And post that, prevention. Now this what you're seeing here is the wellness tip that goes from our end to 28 lakh employees currently in India every Wednesday, where we are posting what is wrong and what are the simple strategies that can be utilized, that can be undertaken, so that this is a continuous reminder for that employee that what should be done. So post the training, we just continuously send these communications to the organizations and make the employees understand what is right for you and what should be done. We also do some desk ergonomics in our sessions where we tell them what can be done in that 2 minutes break. Everybody says that after 30 minutes take a 2 minutes break, but what should be done in that 2 minutes break is very, very important. So these are our clientele and this is my contact detail. But if organizers allow me, I would like to take a very quick 5-minute stretching session here. I don't know. Yeah? All right. So are you all interested in doing this? Yes? I want a heads up. I know the clothings will have a little bit of issue, but we'll manage, okay? So sitting at your place, come forward a bit. Don't take the back support. Sit straight. Everybody sit straight. All right? All right? Let's start with our eyes. Let's just quickly, why I want you all to do this is, after you do this for 5 minutes, you will give me the feedback that how you felt. And if you continue doing this, how you will feel. So close your eyes tightly, everybody. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Open them. Again, close them tightly. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Open them. Keeping your neck straight, look up. Everybody look up. Neck straight, okay? Don't move your neck. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Look down, everybody, in the same posture. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Very good. Look towards your right. Everybody look towards your right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And everybody look towards your left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Very good. With your right hand, everybody with your right hand, hold your left ear and try to pull your neck towards your right side. Come on, everybody. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Reverse it. With the other hand, hold your right ear and pull it towards your right side. Left side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Very good. Intertwine your hands like this and lift it up. Lift it up. Lift it up. Everybody, stretch it as far as possible. I am sorry for the formals that we wear. It's a bit of difficult. But imagine a string pulling you up. Come on, everybody. Imagine a string pulling you up. Are you feeling a good stretch there? Now, in this same posture, go behind. Come on, everybody. Come on, feel it. I want you all to feel the stretch. Very nice. Be there. Be there. Okay. Now, leave your hands and bend down. Try to touch the floor. If possible, try to touch the floor. Try to touch the floor. Come up. Come up. 2 last set. Again, intertwine your hands up. Go towards your left. Left, right. Okay, left. Everybody towards your left. Come on. Go towards your left. Right. And now towards your right. Hold it there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Open your hand. Right? So these were few of the exercises that we take while we do our sessions. These are, I don't usually make people sit and do the exercises. I usually make them stand. But here, because I saw the space is not appropriate, I made you do sitting desk exercises. So we generally have a rule of 30:30. So what is this rule is all about is after every 30 minutes, you do 30 seconds of stretch. All right? And this is what you have to do. So just give me a feedback. How did you feel about this exercise session, this structured approach that you should be doing for your employees so that they work healthy and happy? Thank you.